Well, there are no rules on how to process grief, but for one family in St. Paul who's gone through more than most, they have figured out the best way to try to beat grief. For them, it's to give until it doesn't hurt.
5 Eyewitness News sports director Joe Schmidt shares their story.
Como Park Elementary means a lot to us.
The emotions can be raw when Dean and Bridget Pidage walk the hallways of Como Park Elementary. It's where their son George taught for 5 years, and he was like the Pied Piper with the kids here.
He was friends to all those kids. He understood them. It's like he had walked in their shoes at one point, so he knew how to help them out.
The only thing George loved more than teaching were the kids he taught, and he wasn't afraid to let the world know it.
He ended all his social media with #4thekids. He had such a passion for the kids he taught.
Tragically, 8 years ago, George lost his life in a motorcycle accident. He was 28 years old.
Not always an angel. Gave us a run for our money, but in the end, he found his passion in teaching and helping the kids that really needed it.
There was more than one victim when George died. His brother Max was never the same.
Pretty much after the death of George, he just couldn't handle that.
Max battled mental illness and died of suicide.
Hey, Dad, I'm going for a walk. It was about 11 o'clock. And
that was the night he left.
That was the night he left?
Yeah.
Max wrote a 22-page letter letting his family know that he was now free and that he and George were together again. The fourth graders at Como Park Elementary School gathered in the library for a special occasion. One day, Joe noticed a boy named Mike who was sitting by himself. Mike was blind and he walked with a cane. I was reading from the Joe Mauer children's book, The Right Thing to Do.
I'm always trying to think of things I can do to carry on George and Max's names and legacies and passions, and that book really hit hard for me.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. It's been too long.
George would have liked the fact that Mike Halley, the young blind student who Joe Mauer befriended, was there to share his story.
The kinder you can be, the more friends you're going to have, and that's going to expand as you go through life. You'll find that out.
So on this day, over 100 fourth graders received the Joe Mauer book free, thanks to a foundation called #4thekids, in memory of George Pidage.
You're welcome. With Max having mental health issues and the schizophrenia, and with George always teaching the kids the right thing to do and be kind, and just he helped them out, and that book really hit home for me. Thank you very much.
Grief in life is inevitable, but sometimes the best way to heal a broken heart
Enjoy the book.
is by showing some heart.
My kids would want me to do something. They wouldn't want me just laying on the couch, which would be the easier thing to do.
There is another Pidage brother, Sam, the middle brother, who had to try to do justice in giving George's eulogy.
I just had this aha moment when I saw this quote from Dr. Seuss that he used.
And that quote?
Yeah, it's, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not.
That was the George Pidage way. #4thekids.
And that was our Joe Schmidt reporting. #4thekids awards scholarships to high school students who want to become teachers like George. They also donate school supplies to kids in St. Paul schools. If you'd like to learn more, you can head to minnesotalife.com.
Amazing to see the resilience and the strength of that family and trying to find a way to forge forward. Like she said, be easier to lay on the couch, but it's
For the kids.
hard to get out there and do that. So good for you guys.